Today we will focus on step 2. We will look at how to conduct a situational assessment. Yes.
Please. What is the difference between a situational assessment and a needs assessment? Aren't they the same thing?
A good point. Essentially they are the same thing. The difference is that in a situational assessment you are not only looking at the needs of a population. You are also looking at their strengths and assets. This means that you are looking at socio-environmental conditions and the broader determinants of health.
For our project, are we looking at the needs of the individual or the organization?
You will need to decide who the client is, but it is likely that you will need to consider both. It is important that you involve your participants as much as possible. This will take time. Make the most of the opportunity and use this to begin to build strong partnerships. Also, don't just look at deficits and problems. Focus on strengths, capacities and resources. What are the other practical things you need to do?
I would imagine that you start by gathering the perspectives of the key stakeholders.
Yes. To put these in the widest context, you also need to examine the literature and review any similar or earlier projects and their results. For example, you may want to find examples of particular approaches that have worked well for your population in relation to employability. Also ask yourself, is there evidence of particular approaches that don't work?
There might be national data, or data from the organization relating to previous work that has been carried out.
When looking at employability, you also need to consider broader policies relating to employability. For example, regulations relating to health and safety and hours of work.
Plus our professional standards and guidelines.
Very good. Use this process to guide your vision. You will need to see how this fits in with the individual's vision and the vision of the organization.
Isn't that a bit of a juggling act?
It certainly is. There is a really useful handout which includes details of how to create a PEST analysis. This is one of the most labor-intensive steps, but if you spend time and are thorough, it will provide a firm foundation on which you can build.
Thanks, Claire.
Good luck.